Hey guys, so I'm going to attempt to make homemade naan. This is my first time. I used a recipe from social media, but the person forgot to mention that you need to add some water. So I had to go back and add water to this recipe as well. I used maybe a quarter cup of water or so. So you're not going to see me adding it in this part of the video, but I added after, and I had to add a bit more flour because it made the dough wet, so I kind of messed up on the dough a bit. The naan still turns out very tasty, but yeah. So I'm going to start with about 4 cups of all-purpose flour, about 3 tablespoons of white sugar, about 2 teaspoons of salt, and I say about because I just eyeball these ingredients, about a tablespoon of instant yeast, and a quarter cup of plain full-fat yogurt. Now you would also add the water here as well, but I add it later, like I said at the beginning here. This is what the dough looked like without any water. I added a bit more yogurt, and I was wondering if I did something wrong, but it looks kind of like a biscuit dough. Alright, I'm going to cover it with foil and let it rise for about half an hour. I'm going to be attempting to make butter chicken and some homemade naan bread. Let's get started. So basically, this is a jar of sauce, okay? It has pretty much everything. It has all of the spices you need. Tomato puree, so I don't have to add the tomato apparently. We'll see, I might still add a bit of tomato paste or tomato to that. I'm gonna add cream and yogurt, and chicken of course. All right, so I'm just gonna add the whole jar, I guess. I'm gonna fry the chicken first. For this recipe, I'm gonna use some ghee, clarified butter. I have my little mini fan going here. So I'm gonna put that on medium. If you hear noises, okay, we're gonna put some ghee. Oh yeah, a little more. Do they put butter in here? No, so I'm gonna have to add some butter at the end. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more tomato. We're gonna fry up some tomato paste. That's a lot of ghee. Put a little bit of salt and pepper on that actually. You can add to this jar of spice. It's just because I don't feel like buying a million spices, although I guess I would have them, but for some reason the amount of spices used in this dish, a little bit of turmeric, it's a little bit daunting for me. But okay, I'm gonna add the chicken. Smells good. The more I cook, the less I have the desire, honestly, to order out. I realize I can make tasty meals. I have confidence in myself now. I'm gonna start the rice. I'm using basmati, and I'm gonna put some cloves in it, not cloves. All right, so now I'm gonna add the paste. I might not have to add butter because there's so much ghee. We're gonna let those flavors bloom a bit with the ghee and the chicken. The chicken will finish simmering in the sauce. All right, now I have to add some yogurt. See if a tablespoon will do. Yeah, that should do. A little bit of tanginess and some heavy cooking cream. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Now, I don't really have a lid for this. I think I'm gonna cover it with foil. I'm checking this dough. It really hasn't risen much. It's very dense. I'm gonna try to make something with it anyway. We'll see. So I'm gonna take a large parchment and I'm gonna put it light in my oven. Put a little bit of olive oil. Your oven should be on 375. I need more flour because the dough is very wet. I'm just gonna get rid of any air pockets in the dough. I think it'll be fine. Judging by the texture, you know, make naan-shaped breads here. I don't have a rolling pin, so I just kind of stretch it out and hope for the best. You live, you learn, right? I have some butter. I am going to put a little bit of butter in the butter chicken here. maybe a tablespoon and a half. Like that. This is gonna be so nice. But the true test will be when we actually test it and eat it. So that's the naans. They're thick as heck. I'm gonna take a stick of butter and just, because this is gonna be a butter naan, and rub it on them. There. There's a close-up, guys. Butter chicken. And my thick naan bread. Let's plate it up. It is thick in the middle, but it looks aesthetic, so whatever. I should have thinned it out a bit. And there you have it. Butter chicken, rice, and naan. Let me try it with you. Beauty bite. Oh, that sauce is good. Wow. The bread is good. A little chewy. Has a bit of a biscuit consistency almost. But very nice to dip in things for sure. I'm gonna go eat and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.